Hey everybody.
We're back.
What up? Take
Welcome
two,
to the
take three.
totally 90s podcast where anything goes.
Anything does go. Because we
Hmm.
we make the rules. Okay, this is our
Hmm.
this is our show. And
Yes, it is.
sometimes we want to be wild and crazy. And that was
Yeah,
today. That was
yeah.
today. And oh, hi Tony. Tell him hi.
Can we hear him again?
No, no.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard something. Hi, love. Sorry, not that I
Oh,
don't want you here, but
he's
I was like, I
he
thought I
probably
heard an echo.
well maybe he said hi, but he didn't join the with video. It was really cute.
Okay,
For
yeah,
those of you
it
that
was.
missed it.
Oh, you know what I think I hear is
What?
the reverb back to the live. I don't even know if
Mm,
that's the right lingo,
okay. Oh,
like
he
an
says
echo.
hi on the
But I
line.
Oh,
So
okay, that's cute. Yeah, I think
cute.
it's fine. We're good.
Okay. Sorry guys. We're just being wild and crazy today because we're gearing up towards our 100th episode. So really anything goes right now. Okay? So we wanted to be like,
Yes,
hey, we're fresh, we're hip, people go live often and that's why we wanted to drop this episode just live and fresh and on Wednesday cuz yeah, that's
I
why.
agree. I agree. And why not? Like I think it's something we should get used to because I think it's fun, it's wacky. It's the end of our decade sessions. Is that was or
Yes.
what do we series? Thank you.
Yes.
And might as well go out with a bang because that's how 1999 ended. Kinda.
Yes. And
Yeah.
I wish that I brought the photos. I'm going to find them after we log off. But
Yes.
you want to go ahead? So, first of all, how are you? Did you have a great day today? Because
I
how's your
did.
steak?
I was it was great. My steak was great, but it was a busy day. I just got home literally like 45 minutes ago. So it was a long day and my day started at 6:30. So it
Ugh.
was good. I know. Yeah, 12-hour days rock. How about you? How was
Mean,
your
I was
day?
social at work today.
I know. And you know what's so funny is because I saw your picture that you took. And I was like, look at Steph being social.
But, like, did you see, like, that it was like a throwback to our portrait days? That's what we were trying to, like,
Yes, no, I
accomplish.
loved it.
Yeah, so I was like, we got to do it. Like, too bad I didn't have the acrylics because that was pretty big for us in the 90s.
Yes,
We were doing all that.
it was.
But yeah, I thought it was fitting, But yes, I participated. I was holly and jolly. I'm proud of myself because I can be introverted, but
Yeah,
yeah, it
when you
was
need to
great.
be, right?
Yeah. It was a long day though. I'm tired, but I'm just revitalized seeing your face. So I'm happy to be here.
So do you like the holidays in the office? Like if you were to be in the office, would you be taking this time off or would it be like, oh no, I'm going to be there. I'm going to, because I love it. I love
I love it.
holidays at the workplace.
I do too. I would do too. And I was telling my friend, my coworker Amy,
Hmm.
that remember I was like, remember when? So we used to go hard, like in the holiday work parties. We would attend and then we go have treat ourselves to a nice lunch, which we did today. But
Hmm.
we would go to like visit various lobbies
Hmm.
throughout the Embarcadero and pose
Oh,
in front of the
cool.
damn Christmas trees. So we forgot to do that today, but
Aw.
might have to bring that tradition back. So I
Yeah.
definitely do. I really enjoy the holidays at work. I typically
Hmm.
just take the week of Christmas off. I'm not
Hmm.
this year
Hmm.
because it's like I'm trying to save up for Italy. Okay. But
Heck yeah.
it's
Ooh.
typically quiet. So I don't, I'm around work if you
Yeah,
but yeah, so
exactly.
it was good. It's good. Hey Jesse. Jesse
Uh,
Dawn.
Hi, Tweak. What's up? All our supporters. I love it.
I
Yeah,
love
no,
it.
I'm the same way. When I used to work in the office, I actually took no time off. I took the week before New Year's because I felt like that was like when people got annoying in the office sometimes because it was like, people try to start things up going into the new year and I was like not down for it yet. So Christmas is when everybody takes time off. It's quiet, it's chill, nobody's up in your face. Oh, look at we have a co-host. Oh,
Sophie's here. Hi
hi,
everybody.
Thoti.
Love always
Hi.
Sophie.
Oh my God, she's so cute. And
Where's
happy
your
2-year anniversary with
my
her.
God. Look at this monkey.
Aw.
How is she
Oh, she's so
real?
cute. I know, for real. Look at it. I love how her choppers are so white.
You always say that. You always say that about her teeth and her eyes.
It's her eyes. You just see like the moons of her eyes. I
You're
love
so
it.
cute. Oh my God. Adorable.
I love
Um,
it.
do you have anything like crazy coming up for you, like Christmas wise? Like I know we were I don't want to cry today. So I
hmm
know the cute pretzel traditions
Oh,
are
yes.
and I want photos and I want
hmm Oh,
video.
for sure. But actually, other than that, like, no. I'm just planning on having a chill
Nice.
Christmas, you know?
Yeah.
Nothing major.
I have a movie that I've not watched ever during the holiday.
hmm
I watched Elf over the weekend. I sobbed. I was like, wow, I had never
Okay, so did you love it?
I loved it. I thought it was
Uh-huh.
so cute. There was parts where I was like, oh, it's corny, but
hmm
I
Of
was
course.
sobbing, ugly sobbing. And then
Really?
like I loved it. And then of course the Family Stone is tried and true.
Uh-huh.
Fine. I always have to watch that one, The Grinch and Home Alone. But I'm
hmm
excited to watch Love Actually. I've never seen it.
Oh, I've never seen that either, and everybody says it's a good holiday movie.
Yeah, let's watch it. Like make sure
Okay,
that we
let's do
watch it
it.
at
Yeah,
some point.
before next week.
Okay,
So
let's
this
do
way
it.
we can, uh we can talk, we could discuss. Because have you seen The Holiday? Is that what it's
Yes,
called?
with Jude
Wait.
Law and
Okay, no. Not that one. Last Kiss. No, Last Christmas.
no, what's that one? Is it sad?
That one's
They're all sad.
that it is kind of, but it's really good and it's a good Christmas movie. And it's actually, I feel like people I've noticed on like a lot of people I look at on Instagram are mentioning this movie. I think it's the girl from Game of Thrones, Emma
Oh,
or
yes.
whatever her name is. But oh my God, this movie, it's romantic. It's a
Okay.
guy from Crazy Rich Asians,
Oh,
Henry
you told
Golding,
me
I think.
about you really like this movie. I'm gonna
Oh
have to
yeah.
watch
Yeah, and if Tony's still there, he will agree. It is a good movie and it has like um an element of surprise that you would never guess.
it. Okay. So
It's
I'm gonna
it's
what's it
very
called?
good. Last Christmas.
Okay, Last Christmas. Okay, guys,
hmm
so Last Christmas we have to watch. Jesse, if you're still here, let us know what your favorite Christmas movie is that you have to watch like on repeat, like every year.
Yes.
And then Tony,
Right?
if you're still here, let me know what yours is too, because I'm adding to my list. So I'm so happy I finally watched The Elf because I was the last remaining person on Earth who had never seen it.
Oh, okay. See, and there, one thing to knock off your list. You haven't seen Pretty Woman yet, have you?
Have you seen Ghost yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So
But
how about before New Year's, watch Ghost so I could like
okay.
cry.
Okay, and watch Pretty
I
Woman.
will watch Pretty Woman. I just get
Okay.
awkward because I just feel like she's so tall and I think she's so beautiful. Don't get me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
Julia Roberts is perfection.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Jesse, Home Alone. I already popped that in the Jesse says Home Alone and Elf. So
Oh,
agree,
okay. Yes,
agree. Home
100%.
Alone is the coziest movie on earth.
Isn't
Like,
it though?
what is cozier when he serves the mac and cheese with a glass of milk? Like, I know I've
Oh,
said that already,
man.
but
You know what? His cheese pizza looks so good,
oh, a
man.
lovely cheese pizza. Just
Right? What's your favorite line?
I think that one and Merry Christmas, you filth. Wait,
Yeah.
yeah, Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Mine is when his sister or his cousin goes, you hear what the French call
Oh,
les incompetents.
okay. My angel will probably like if she heard you, like I don't think she heard
hmm
you, but that's her favorite line. She goes, we used to
Yeah.
always say that to each other.
If you ask Presley what my favorite line is, she knows because I say it all through the holidays. I'm always saying, and randomly for no reason. I love it. So I have a question for you though. So this is like a big debate going on, or it's been forever. Do you think that crap, is that the name of it? Lethal Weapon? Lethal Weapon 1, I think it
Wait,
is. Do
are you
you
talking about Die Hard?
Oh, thank you. Die Hard. I knew it was a wrong one. Do you believe that is a Christmas movie?
I don't know how. I've never, you know what? I watched it not in its entirety, so I can't really say.
hmm
My dad, I remember playing Barbies near him while he was watching it. So I don't know does he wear a Santa hat in it? Like maybe?
I believe it's during Christmas Christmas time.
Okay, then
And they
maybe.
have like Christmas lights, but
Okay,
I don't see anything Christmassy about it myself. That's
Die
just
Hard.
me.
Tony says Die Hard.
Okay. Yeah. When I said Lethal Weapon, he probably was like screaming Die Hard
Tony,
too.
are you judging her for saying Lethal Weapon?
Because, we're girly girls. Like, we don't really watch action films. So, like, even when we went through like our list of like favorite movies and stuff, it's not
Yeah.
going to be action film.
Except Mission Impossible was lit. Oh
Oh,
my
it was. Yes. Remember we saw that in the movies for the first time at
heck
the
yeah,
Stonestown Theater? Hello. Hmm.
Tony. Oh, I miss that.
Uh,
When
they
we
don't
all
have it anymore?
well, they have that fancy pants one now next to Sports Space.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gorgeous. I
wow.
can't complain. It's beautiful. But man, it just that theater when we all went to go see Selena, like we didn't we
Hmm.
cut class to go
Oh,
see
yeah.
Jesse? Did we cut class?
I don't know. That's right. It was me, you, Asu,
Yeah,
Teresa, like a whole bunch of
Jesse
people.
and yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I remember that. And then okay, so I have a question. Have you heard anything about this new movie called Leave the World Behind? It's with Ethan Hawke, Julia Roberts,
The
and
one that's gonna come out on Netflix.
yeah, well, it's already out. It's
Is
with
it?
Mahershala Ali. I know I butchered his name, and Kevin Bacon. Let me just say I saw it. And I won't say anything about it, but
Is it good?
it's horrible.
Oh shit. And you love Ethan Hawke, so that's
Hmm.
something.
I do.
Wait, time out. Jesse confirms that we did cut class to go see Selena.
Really? Oh my God. I don't believe I ever cut class, but I guess we did. I probably was scared.
Let me tell your mom. Guess what? Your perfect daughter cut class.
For real, Jesse cut class too? Because Jesse's goody goody too. Hello. Wow. Man, learning a lot today. Oh, so yeah, so it's I mean, you have to watch it. Have you heard about this movie before?
Yeah, on I think because I follow Netflix on Instagram, so I saw like a thingy about it, and I
Yeah.
got excited because I love both of them.
Yes, and that's why I clicked on it because I had never heard and I was like, "Oh, this looks interesting." I was utterly disappointed to where I couldn't
Really?
even finish it.
Oh, I'm
Tony
disappointed.
finished it and he I guess he's okay with it, but I'm just like not I wasn't down. It was too slow and it was giving me anxiety.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it
I
made my
don't
heart race.
okay, I'm not gonna rush to watch it. I just still haven't seen that Sandra Bullock one where she's blindfolded and has to
Oh my God, that is what is it called? Bird bath? No, wait, bird, bird.
bird bath.
It's called something with
Bird
bird.
eye of the
Some
bird. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. It's something like that. But that's actually a really good movie, and I didn't think I'd like it. But it has end of the world vibes. So I don't know if do you like that stuff?
Mm-mm, I don't like that
Hmm.
shit. Hello, I'm not gonna watch the Andreas thing with the rock.
Yeah, so you might not like this one much. But anything else going on, stuff? I mean, I
Oh,
really like your
oh,
setting in the back.
wait, Tony says I need to watch it, and the movie is called Bird Box.
Okay, I knew it was with a bird.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was something with the eyes.
It is. And the bird box, it's kind of like a metaphor
Oh,
for something like that. So, um, yeah, but it's really good. It's a
okay.
good, and she looks pretty in it.
She's always pretty. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
um,
For real.
so why are we here right now?
I don't know, other than entertaining those watching.
Uh-huh.
We are at the end of our 1990s
Oh,
series going
Lisa.
year by
Oh,
year. And I
Lisa.
am so excited for this year. But like we've talked about, I don't know. 1994 is still the winner in my heart.
Wait, 94,
And
95.
I'm sorry, 95.
Because I was like, damn, what happened?
You're like, I forgot about that year. 1995 was the winner in my heart. And I know it was up on your list too. So I don't know. Let's roll into 1999 and see if it takes us there to the millennium.
So, first of all, a little disclaimer. That was the year. That was the year that we graduated from high school.
Hmm.
So we both feel that that's why we think this year was so awesome out of the 90s. But I'm also with Neen in the sense that 1995 is still like holding strong, but
Mm-hmm.
who knows? So, yes, we graduated. Yes, we were on the precipice of like life's, journey up ahead of adulthood and yada
Yeah.
yada. And,
So
we
wait,
could
so
vote.
that year, okay, we're like leading up to graduation, right? What was your major?
I
What
think
were your plans?
I was gonna go to city college because hi
Uh,
algebra. Okay. Hi pre-algebra. Hi, Miss Kerrigan.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna say that wasn't your fault though,
thank you.
at all. I was so pissed for you because you were supposed to go to SF State with us.
Yep. I was supposed to go to FSF State and it didn't happen like that. And so I went to City College, but I was also working full time. And I was like, wait, I think I'm gonna just work. But my goal was to always major in English back then.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then
love it.
yeah, because I love writing. And then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so it took a detour. I mean, hello, fast forward, I ended up graduating with my bachelor's at 40. So sometimes life is
Okay.
different, and that's okay.
It's
We
never
write our
late.
own chapters. But
Uh-huh, for sure.
so yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's what the plan was. I was gonna work at Sam Goody and get my degree.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be amazing if Sam Goody, like you could work there and you could study there at the same time? Like it would be a
Yes,
college?
yes.
Man, I would have finished that quick.
That
I
would have
would
been
have excelled.
amazing. That would have been amazing. And you know what? Had we gotten like bachelors in music, I mean, that would have been, we wouldn't be able to do much with it, but
Right.
it would have been
Yeah,
great.
yeah, I mean, yeah, because I was planning, I went to San Francisco State and I wanted to be a radio DJ.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, but my major was graphic design. So, because everybody was like, oh, SF State has the best broadcasting. That's what it was, broadcasting department, but all the things were impacted. So, of course, I changed it to graphic design.
Yeah.
And we know how the rest of the story went. Got the touch of freedom and let's work, let's make money. And, but, hey, we're living in a time where a lot of people don't feel they need college anyway. I don't know. It's hit or miss, but it was an exciting year too because I felt kind of proud that we were like the last year of the century.
Yeah. And we didn't know if we were going to make it or not. Like there was such fear that the world was what was the fear that it was going to implode? Is that what it was?
It was Y2K was going to happen. And so basically, all of our computer systems were just going to be hacked or like wiped out or something. And the world was just going to go dark. That
Okay.
was the thought behind it, I believe. I mean, it was a
Okay.
long time ago, but
Yeah,
were
because
we working at LensCrafters?
we were working at Lens Crafters. Hello, do you want to like out us what we were doing at December 31st, 1999? Why don't you share with everyone what we were doing December 31st? Where were we? Actually, paint a picture real quick.
Okay, so we worked at LensCrafters, and Steph and I were like, "Oh, we're gonna do it up. We're gonna end, the century on a big note. We're gonna like stay up all night. We're gonna like party it up." And we had a meeting the next day at our job, so we were hella bummed because we were like, "Oh, this is totally like ruining our whole plans. Now you're expecting us to come in at like a 7 a.m. meeting." But we were at my house and we got dressed up. I had
We
like
sure did.
I we have the pictures as Steph said. We'll find them and we'll post them at some point. But we're gonna party it basically like it was 1999 and the end of the world.
And
And
boy,
what
did
we
we.
did.
Boy, did we. I remember I found this slamming dress in your closet. Remember? Like, where'd that come from?
It came from Express. I wanted that dress. I saw it on the model and I'm like, I need it. And it was like a multicolor. I looked like a hobo.
No, that was the one you wore. I'm talking about the slamtastical black dress
Oh,
I
the
wore.
one you wore. Oh yeah, I
I
wish
was
I would have
flowing
worn
with
that
that.
too.
Where was
Oh
that
gosh.
magic from? I need to find those pictures because
And
oh
and wait, did you put purple in your hair? Like I think I had that mascara one that put purple,
yes.
and you
Yes.
had that on your bangs, like
Yes.
your T-Boz
My two
bangs.
remember T-Boz? Yeah, that's what I had
Oh gosh, yes. And
But
what did
mhm,
we do?
we
Is this,
swapped makeup
I was gonna
foundation.
say we swapped skin colors.
We did, and we didn't see anything wrong with it.
No, not at all. I mean,
Um,
because I wanted to be tan because you
yeah,
had a beautiful tan, and you came out more pasty.
I came out looking like Bozo the Clown. Okay, like it wasn't cute. I look like a mime.
You did not look like a clown.
I look like a mime. And but who cares? We had so much fun. And can I just say
I
that
looked like I had a rash.
no, well,
Yes, I did. I looked like I had a rash because it kind of looked reddish. It was,
oh
yeah.
right. Yeah, those were like my cover girl days. But yes, so
Mhm,
we swapped foundations. I remember at one point, like, because I lived in Neen's clothes. Okay,
mhm.
yes, bring up the boots that I wore
Ugh.
to
I think
death.
they've heard that story time and time
Yes.
again.
But like,
Were you wearing them that night?
no, I was wearing your
Probably.
PJ bottoms that were
That's
so
right.
comfortable and
Oh,
fit me
my
perfect.
Superman shirt.
Your Superman shirt, which hi, fast forward, look who you married. And
I
then
know.
isn't that crazy? And then I wore your comfy ass Sherpa lined slippers. Like that was a
Oh,
look.
that's right. That was a look.
And
Yeah, you were totally vibing. Meanwhile,
so that's what we did. We were like having, I think we went to Target for snacks prior to this whole thing
of
because
course.
snacks for life.
Hmm.
And then midnight hit and nothing happened. We're like, okay, so we're going to this meeting at 7 in the morning. Looks
Yeah,
like,
and we had told everybody we were going to come into this meeting with our clothes from the night before
why did we do
because
that?
we
I'm
were
so
bitter,
embarrassed.
but we didn't, right? We went in our norm. Or did we go in our PJs?
No, we would never have the nerve because we're
Yeah,
such good.
that's true. See,
We're
we were all
softly.
talk.
Yeah, we were all talk. It wasn't until our 30s and 40s that we started rolling in place to
Okay,
work.
for
Back
real,
then,
with
we were
no
like, oh my
shame,
God, we're going to be late.
right? But we did go in there like acting like we were so tired, like we like partied it up like nobody's business.
We sure did. And did we go to Denny's that day?
We sure did, and that's where Moons Over My Hammy happened.
I mean, it was a pretty lit New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
It
Like,
was because we're
right.
still talking about it. We remembered it.
Oh,
We made it memorable.
oh my God. Oh my God. And the theme song from that year was Amber's Sexual. Dee dee
Ooh.
da dee dee da dee.
Dee da dee dee da dee da dee da. Ooh, that is such a good song.
Yes.
I gotta write that one down. I gotta
Down.
bump that. And also, of course, Prince's 1999.
Yes, which
Is
they
that what it's
played.
called?
Yes, 1999. Remember they played that at our assembly and we were awkwardly dancing on stage? Like
Oh my gosh, yes, man.
all of
But
us.
we felt so like, I don't know, it was like one of those graduation was really like exciting. Like we went to an all-girl school. It was as exciting. It was probably like the highlight of my life,
Mhm.
right? But just like the anticipation of being free finally and just like the world is your oyster.
It was. And I think because like also it was our last year and seniors were always treated like royalty. Like I remember when we were
Mhm.
freshmen,
Yeah.
we were the little sisters to like the seniors and stuff like that. So then it flipped when we were seniors. I don't even remember my little sister, but oh no, I do. She was so sweet. Okay. Okay. But like we had breakfast thrown for us, luncheon, special
Mhm.
assemblies, like everything. Like we
True.
were spoiled. So it was a great year. And like
Mhm.
we had ceramics class. Like that's the
Oh,
one
that's
class I remember
true.
from senior
We
year.
got to
It was
go
fun.
off campus for lunch.
Sabaro's pizza.
Sabaros, we went to Fresca's. Remember? We straight up went to restaurants. We were bougie. I mean, what high school students go to restaurants and straight
uh,
up like because our it was cool because when if you had enough credits in high school, you literally could have like a 4 hour break,
yeah.
so hey, might as well do it right. Having
We
some, lomo saltado over at Fresca's and like, you know, dang, too bad we couldn't drink back then.
I know, but we lived it up, and it was, and that's part of why it was so much fun.
Hmm.
And also the music. I know it always
Dang.
goes back to music for us, but
Hmm.
really the music was elite. It was top tier in 99. And we're gonna totally like have to talk about our favorites from back then. But that pretty
Yes.
much is what solidified 1999 for me.
Hmm. Same here.
But I mean, let's talk about some events that occurred that
Yeah.
affected us, that stuck, to us in some way, that struck our fancy back then.
Hmm.
So
I
you
agree.
what would you say was the star of the show?
So for me, the star of the show, well, okay, so like we had mentioned, and we've been mentioning every year for the past 3 years, President Clinton's impeachment trial ends in an acquittal.
Hmm.
And that was it. And I by that time I was done.
We were
Like I
like,
said,
next.
over it. Tired of seeing Paula Jones, Paula Tripp,
The
Paula
trip, yeah.
whoever. Tired of it.
Yeah, we all were.
And it finally was done.
Hmm.
And then what was the other one I said? Was it John F. Kennedy?
No, well, you did, but
What
you
was the one before I was thinking about?
Columbine.
Columbine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Hmm. That was probably like we had talked about a couple episodes ago. Um Columbine was one of those things that like first time for us to like really see something like that. And I remember where I was, what I was doing. I was like out sick that day from school. And I remember seeing it on the television and it was like happening in live time, like where you're like real time, where you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Like someone's killing people, and I believe it was what, 13 people got killed. And it was so scary.
It was, and it hit us close because we were in high school at that same
Hmm.
time watching a high school shooting. And then it's
Right.
like, what the fuck would we do? What would
Hmm.
we do? You know what I mean? Like back then when we didn't have these like active shooting trainings and
Hmm.
all the protocol in place. I mean, in our day we did earthquake and fire drills. Okay. And even
Right.
even then, to this day, an earthquake hits, my ass for some reason runs to the couch. I don't know why, but that's everything flies out of my head.
Yeah.
Just like when I take my CPR training every year because I have to,
Hmm.
and I have to use a
So
defibrillator.
you'd be able to save my life.
Yeah, supposedly, but in a crisis, I kind of shut down. So it's like, what? So
Your face when I asked that, you're like,
like,
yeah.
homegirl, don't be having no heart attacks on my watch. Okay. I mean, I will get somebody
Oh
to
my
help you,
God.
but I'll be freaking out and crying and then being angry at you for having a heart attack because I get mad.
Oh
Why
my
do I
God,
get
that's
mad? Like
fantastic.
Angel fell down the stairs the other day and I was like, why did you do that?
Dang, is she okay? Did she fall down a lot of stairs?
No, she just lost her little balance and toppled a couple
It
stairs. But
happens.
like I yelled at her and then I was like, are you okay? Why do I
Yeah,
do that?
it's more just like because you're scared.
Yeah.
It's like a reaction. Yeah, Tony's the same way with me. Like Tony would straight up will be like, "Well, why'd you do that?" But like in a loving way, not mean, but just
Yeah.
like kind of like you need to be more careful. And see, for people that are klutzes like myself,
Oh,
I try to be careful.
yeah,
I
you're not
can't
like
help it. It's an accident.
you're not actively throwing yourself down the stairs or down.
Exactly. Yeah, I really wanted a knee problem, right? Like, hello. Yeah, so no, I get it.
But
So
like, what will we do during a freaking shooting? You would be level headed because you've always been level headed. And I'd be like, what do we do?
yeah, yeah, I'd have to slap you like the
You
lady
would.
on the airplane.
You would. You'd have to crack me across the face.
Like, get it together. I
Yeah.
mean, because if you think about it, like that's horrifying. Like that's, I mean, even if you're not in a school and or if you're like in a movie theater or in a mall and you hear something like that, like panic just rushes your brain. But like
Yes.
with this, like the kids are young, they freak out. I could only imagine the hysteria that was going on. And all these things like we said, we can't really remember anything prior to Columbine happening like similar to this. Obviously there was, but it wasn't as mainstream or as like
Right.
popular because like we said the other day, we don't remember shootings growing up. It was always kidnappings.
It was always kidnappings, always, or the
Yeah.
Zodiac killer.
Right. Yeah, a serial killer on the loose, or a person on the freaking milk carton. They
Yes.
don't
But
do that anymore. That sucks. That was like an Amber Alert, put in a different way,
yeah.
you
Oh,
know?
I just realized that. Oh.
Right? But, they don't do stuff like that anymore. And we never heard anything like that. So for an active shooter, like it is so sad though to have to know that like kids nowadays, that's something that they have to go through. Because just even practicing that and knowing the context of why,
Mhm.
that would scare me. That is something that would freak me out,
Yes, me too.
and no kids should have to deal with that at all. And I don't know. So that was for me. I think that was the one thing that kind of, because it kind of sparked something. Because since then, it's been consistent. Like every year since then, there's been these type of shootings, and it's pretty sad. And that's, what was it, 1999? How many years has that been? Like 25 years
Yeah.
now. So, that's ridiculous. But anyway, so yeah, so Columbine, what's your next one, Steph?
I mean, Napster, the birth of Napster. I feel like that one was a huge
Yeah.
one for us because we're such music lovers. And when they introduced like this platform in the summer of 99, it was huge. It was
Mm-hmm.
expensive. And so lots of companies saw the popularity of it. And then they were like, hey, this is good. This is
Mm-hmm.
great. Let's do this. And so LimeWire was the one that you and I used a lot. And
Mm-hmm.
literally, like, that was like putting your life on the line using LimeWire because, or any of those ones, because you would download a song, it would take 17 hours, you would have that one song. And it sometimes the
Mm-hmm.
quality wasn't great, but the risk in getting a freaking virus on your computer. And I
Right.
remember what, like, it was so scary. Like, oh no, I'm gonna get in trouble. And I mentioned this before, like we were at your place in Brisbane, and I remember the
Mm-hmm.
office in the back, and we would be in the back like downloading all this stuff.
Yes. And like
And
we
it
were
was,
doing something illegal.
yes, and I
Well, we
still,
were.
yeah, we were. So like, we were baddies back then,
Mm-hmm.
but like, so that was
Okay.
super cool, and it was around for like a decade, so it was
Mm-hmm.
it was it was a long time, but not really.
Yeah.
And
And
because
there was the
iTunes,
potential of being sued as well. Big time.
right?
Like
Because
you heard
artists,
those, yeah, you heard those stories of people that because of the amount of music they downloaded and,
yeah.
like, downloaded without purchasing, like they were billed hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Exactly. And it's true. I mean, yeah, because the artists weren't seeing money for that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
looking back, I'm like, ew, like that was kind of shady. And well,
Right.
iTunes came and saved the day for that. But
Exactly.
around that time, they were what was really big was record or CD burners because people were burning their music and burning
Mm-hmm.
CDs off one of, like, you'd have a CD, I'd take it and I'd burn myself a copy. So that's again stealing music. But my God,
Mm-hmm.
is that not
We
just
didn't
such
mind.
a fuzzy memory? Like, I wish I still had mine. I know you said you might have yours still.
I
Oh,
remember when I got it, my dad, I I asked my parents for that, and I think I got it for either a Christmas or my birthday, but it
Birthday.
changed everything. It was like once I burned a CD, I wanted to just be in the car and just cruise with it, pick you up, pick up our friends and just listen to whatever lists we had playing, like our playlist. It was like the best. And our lists were crazy.
All
It
over the
went,
place.
yeah, it went from like Barcelona Nights to Apple
To the
to,
random Italian CD.
yes, remember?
Remember those songs? I still
Yes.
have it.
Fai La Tua Vita. I think that
Yep.
was the name. Oh my gosh, such good stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. I mean, they don't. Come on, Missy Elliott, like all that stuff would be on our
oh my
mix. I mean,
gosh,
we don't
yes.
discriminate. Okay, we even had Garth Brooks's alter ego up on there too.
Okay, for real. We had everything. We even have had what is that? We had Pavarotti, but also what was that? Andrea Bocelli. Like we
Yes.
had everybody on there. So yeah, we did not, we even had Enya.
Okay. Oh man, I was playing any the other day, giving the puppies a bath.
Yes, remember that song too? In African tribe we sing, Remember that? Sunday, oh yeah. Yes.
King King something.
Yes, we had it all. And I feel like the whole burning aspect and like you said, LimeWire, Napster, it completely changed the tone of music. In
Changed it.
like from that point on, like you said with iTunes, but even like the way that artists were paid, artists made their money. Because before, like in our day, we literally had to buy albums, and album sales were a huge part of how they made money.
Yeah.
And once the downloading started, like their freaking, paychecks were a lot smaller because people weren't purchasing albums anymore because they could download the actual song they wanted. And
Yes.
so these artists had to actually work a lot harder for their, for their money. So, since then into the 2000s, it was a different vibe for artists and how they had to be creative on how to, it was like concert sales basically.
Yeah. And it kind of like, when did MySpace was after. MySpace was in the 2000s, right?
Hmm.
Because artists would sell their music or try to like, you know, promote
Right.
themselves using that, but they were doing it of their own, like they like me putting a song out on MySpace. I'm doing it, not
Hmm.
people stealing it from LimeWire. So it's a different tone.
Right.
Oh
Exactly.
man.
So another one, and I mentioned it a little bit before, was JFK Jr. passed away. He and his wife, along with her sister, what was her name? The wife, Carolyn, was it Carolyn Bessette?
Carolyn Bessette and her sister Sarah. I might mess that up.
Maybe. They both, all three of them passed away in a plane crash. I believe it was like off Martha's Vineyard or something like that. And it was really sad because he was so handsome and he had like everything going for him. He was kind of like quiet, but at the height of his career, I think where it was kind of going to take off, and a lot of people assumed that he would be maybe getting into politics like his dad. And
Yes.
he had this charming way about him, and they were like our royalty, American royalty, right? That name,
Yeah.
and it's crazy. Like I feel like when he passed away, the name kind of went with him. Like
Mhm.
obviously there was other Kennedys around, but they
Yeah,
were
but can
not
you
as popular. I
yeah.
mean, who would want to hang out with
I
Ted
couldn't pick them
Kennedy?
out of a lineup if you paid me $1,000.
No, exactly. Which, like I was telling you, is that I believe it's Robert Kennedy's son is running for president, I
Yeah.
believe, for the Independent Party. And I'm like, wow, okay. And I think he looks like his dad, but Tony's like, I don't think so. Um, but I'm like, okay, I kind of like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something about that gives like a sense of security and like, new blood, you know what I mean? Um, but it's sad because, we really didn't get to see him show any of his full potential. And it was his life, their lives were taken away so fast.
Agree. I can't imagine. Oh my God. Let's just say and hope that it went quickly because
Yeah, for real. Like I had mentioned, it's crazy like to think that, it's always scary when a plane crashes, but it's always more like I always think of people when they're in a smaller plane and like what's going through your head, and then to know that you're driving it and you're flying it and it's your responsibility
yeah,
to
and you
get
know you're
people,
gonna die.
yeah.
Nope. Oh
Oh,
my God.
mm-mm. No, no, thank you. So what else, Steph? What else we have
On
going
a
on in
pep
1999?
on a peppier note, but also on an iconic note, two
Hmm.
life-changing television shows debuted. More than two, but shows debuted in 99. But the two that matter the most to me are
Hmm.
Law and Order Special Victims Unit with the one and
What?
only Mariska Hargitay. Okay. The
Hey.
second is SpongeBob SquarePants. Like phenomenal.
I love it. And like, I have never seen SpongeBob. I know
Literally
of
how?
their stuff. I know of their stuff, but I've never
The baby
watched
never
it. I
watched
don't
it.
know
Pretzel
why.
never got into it.
Mm-mm. No. She knows some of it, but
Oh,
she doesn't know. Yeah, she's never actually watched an episode or
I'm gonna
anything.
send you a clip of my favorite, and I want you to show her because I think you guys would both think it's cute and funny.
No, and I'm pretty sure I'm trying to think. Sponge was. Was it SpongeBob? No, there was another one. Maybe it was on MTV that was similar. What? Not Beavis and Butthead. There was another cartoon similar to that on
Ren and
MTV.
Stimp's?
Maybe it was. I don't know. See, and I'm just not a big cartoon person. So that's probably why I never gravitated to those things because I know that they have like a huge calling and people. It's just like, what's the other one I mentioned?
Sorry.
Oh, I love Daria. Now that one I can get with because it's
Yeah.
like real people,
Yeah.
except cartoons. You know what I mean?
And with
Family
attitude.
Guy.
Oh
Family Guy
yeah.
was the one. Like I watched it. Tony and I watched it in Hawaii on accident, and Presley was there, and it was highly inappropriate, but it was the funniest thing I ever saw in my life. Obviously, they pushed the envelope with things,
Yeah.
but I miss those days where people didn't get so sensitive about stuff. And I understand, don't get me wrong, I understand like because some of the stuff I'm like, ooh, to where I don't even laugh because I'm like, that's not right. But there's some things where you just gotta be comical and like not take life so seriously. And
Yeah.
shows
Cancel
like that,
culture.
yes,
Oh,
stuff like that just is like it's refreshing.
yeah.
Oh, it's just funny. Oh my
Shout
gosh.
out. Definitely.
But there was a lot of things, like you said, a lot of things that did go on that were kind of like crazy. Like I think you had mentioned, like there was a lot of earthquakes, there was a lot of
Yeah.
hurricanes. Um, there was, let's see here. We talked about Y2K and turning the millennium. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, Egypt Air 1990 crash. That was another thing. In the 90s, and I will mention that I don't really remember this specific crash, but I do remember back in the 90s, there was a lot of plane crashes.
Yes. See, this is why I'm
Yeah.
traumatized as an adult. Like,
Yeah. You don't really hear about them that much now, but I feel like in the 80s and 90s, you heard of hijackers and you heard of plane crashes.
yeah.
Like you turn on the television, it's like a plane went down in the Pacific and we're
Ooh,
currently looking for survival. You know
yeah.
what I mean? And all you see are like the seats floating, you
Take
know?
shots. I'm getting on a plane in 2 weeks.
Oh gosh. But that's like a thing of the 90s. I'm hoping that, we don't hear about it that often anymore. So I'm hoping that, things have changed. They're more on top of their stuff.
Oh.
But anyways.
Um, Slim Shady, the real Slim Shady, debuted
Yes.
in '99. And
Mm,
I want to like, I know we're going to talk about music and stuff, but I feel like this needs its own moment in the sun because Eminem, like, all of a sudden we're like, I think people compared him to Vanilla Ice, which I'm sorry,
yeah.
I like Vanilla Ice. You like
Same
Vanilla
here.
Ice.
I love
Don't knock
Vanilla
Vanilla
Ice,
Ice, okay? Like that's
right?
not, and it's because people were like, oh, like what's he doing? Like he doesn't know about
Hmm.
rap. Yes, he does. But
Right?
Eminem is a different kind of beast. Like the way
Mhm.
he got the respect of Dr. Dre, everyone, like Dr. Dre was like all about Eminem, like,
Mhm.
and the way he would just, oh my God, he was just like, he is like amazing. And that album
Mhm.
really did something to me. Like and I know you loved it too. Like we absolutely loved it. So he
Mhm.
and the video like that he released
Mm.
with that I'm Slim Shady, because I'm the real Shady and all you are
Yes.
just imitating. I mean, come on. That was
Yeah,
lit.
with Dido. Remember that was
Dido,
that
yes.
song.
And he sampled Thank You and his
Yes.
ear stand. Like it was like he was doing something different. So
Completely.
that was amazing.
Mhm. And
Um,
and yeah, it was like kind of it was refreshing. Because at first you're like, I don't know. When you look at him, you're kind of like, oh, I don't know. But then when he opens his mouth, you're like, oh my God. And it wasn't just rap. Like you
yeah.
said, he incorporated other artists, he incorporated other sounds. He was very, very creative. And then when the 8 Mile dropped, we were like, what? And then he
Oh,
had an even bigger respect for him.
that song, Lose Control or Lose Yourself, like
Hmm.
I
Oh
can't.
man.
Something happens to me when that song gets on. Like I want to like conquer my goals.
Yeah, right? Because even in the movie, it gives you
Yeah.
chills. Like
Yeah.
it's like everybody's hands are up and you're like, "Oh my gosh." Yeah. It's kind of like has like a Rocky-esque,
Yes.
vibe to it that
Yeah.
like you said, pumps you up. I
Yeah.
love it. Oh man. And so I know that I won't talk about that one because we're going to talk about movies and music down the line. Um, da, 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 da. Um, I don't know. I don't know what else. Do you have anything else? I mean, there's a lot here. I'm just trying to scale the list and pick one.
I mean, Lance Armstrong like won his like I wasn't going to mention this because
Hmm.
I don't really know that much about Lance Armstrong except wasn't he involved in like a steroid scandal or something? Like and so
Sure
now
was.
so the Tour de France like
Tour de France.
isn't that like pretty much pointless and like
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, poor Lance. I don't want to say poor Lance.
Yeah, I mean, competitive
So
too
yeah. So he actually once, I believe it was six or seven
much.
Tour de France's
Mhm.
from 1999 to 2005. But he was later stripped of all those titles because they found out that he was basically using illegal substances to enhance his performances. So, yeah, and it's crazy because he was so, he went through cancer. Remember, he was dating Cheryl Crow.
Yes.
He was like an inspiration to everyone. And I mean, not like I watched the Tour de France, but I was, he was inspiring because, he had the Live Strong
Bracelets
bracelets and this
for
whole like,
foundation. Yeah.
yeah. And it was really disappointing. It was disappointing, if anything, not for him, but I think of all the people that could have won between 1999 to 2005, like people that maybe this was their only chance to possibly win. And he literally stole that from him because he was a poor sport and wanted to make sure to win, you
Sorry,
know?
Tony wants us to remember the Live Strong Nike campaign. Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's, such a what do you call, like, a fraud. It was, yeah, really sad. I mean, he lied to Oprah, he lied to
He
everybody.
liked, and when you lie to Oprah, you might as well just pack up and leave the universe and go move to Mars.
Okay, real
Don't lie
real
to no
quick.
Oprah.
Real quick.
Ozempic.
Time out. Yeah, time out real quick. I just need to mention this and ask you your thoughts on this. So, when you saw Oprah in that purple dress, did you think in your head automatically girlfriend's on Ozempic?
No.
Really?
I
I did.
because her face looks good.
True. But
So
I think that Ozempic face though, I think is just a, like, I think it's because people lose it too fast. And it's no different than like when people take or like have gastric bypass and they can't keep up with the amount they're losing in that fast of time.
yeah.
You can't keep up, your collagen, decreases and you just look older, things sag, So, I mean,
I mean, hello, hold on, pin in that because Kelly Clarkson, that's Ozempic. That ain't
oh, for
no like
sure.
that's no high protein diet. And no
Mhm.
shame.
No,
Be
not
like
at all.
for everyone that's on it for weight loss or weight management, you go do what you need
Hmm.
to do. Do what you, first of all, it's your body.
Hmm.
Do what you need to do, right?
Yeah, I
But don't
agree.
lie. Like if I was doing Ozempic, I'd be
Yeah.
like, I'm doing Ozempic. Yeah. Are you paying for it? Are you buying me new clothes? What do you want?
For real. No, for real. And that's the thing is like, uh, Kelly Clarkson literally lost it in like 2 months over
Oh yeah,
summer.
I went like this during her commercial break. She came back like
And she was skinny.
75 pounds
Okay.
lighter.
For real. It's a trip. And with Oprah, I think she was already thin. So
Yeah.
this just kind of enhanced it and kind of like slimmed her down, toned her down a little bit. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I say more power to her. She always
Okay.
wanted to be like, not super thin, but, she probably had her ideal weight now and she could probably still eat. Now she could eat bread for real and not really have to worry about it. You know what I mean? So, okay. I just had to mention that real quick.
I love our little segues, but you know
Yeah.
what? I'm ready to talk about music and movies. Unless is there
Okay.
something like crazy that we're missing? Uh
No,
okay.
I can't see anything because honestly, when it comes to like the current events of 1999 were just, what we talked about. Nothing major. So let's move on to the good stuff.
Okay. I mean, what like set us up?
Okay, so are we going to talk about movies or are we going to talk about
You
music?
well,
Which one do you want to
you
start
were gonna
with?
mention the movie, so like I'm excited to
Okay.
what.
Yes. So, the movie that I was going to mention was The Matrix.
Oh yes, thank you.
So, The Matrix started in 1999, and let me tell you, I'm not really like a sci-fi girl or like action girl, but The Matrix, man,
Oh,
that
no.
got me pumped.
That movie is still one of my all-time favorites. Did you see the
Mm-hmm.
latest one, the one that came out last Christmas or the Christmas before last, like 2 years ago?
No.
It was good.
Mm-mm.
It was
It
cheesy,
was.
but it was cute. Like we were just more pumped about seeing him and Trinity.
Oh, were they? Oh, so they both. Wait, did we see that? We might. Okay, they both were still in it.
Hell yeah. That's another woman that Angel can leave me for is
Oh,
Trinity.
yes. She's beautiful and she still looks good. Come to think of it, maybe I did see it. I don't know. I probably did. But,
Wait,
huh.
time out. Tony, write down what your favorite movie from 99 is. He's excited we're talking about movies. Go ahead. Sorry.
Um, what did you love about The Matrix?
Neo. I love no, besides Keanu Reeves and Trinity. Hi.
Mm-hmm. I love
Um
their names.
yeah. I really loved how just the whole like metaphor with the red pill and the blue pill, like you take one pill and you see what the world is really
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be or what it is, and like the other pill is like what you want it to be. And I'm like, why would you
Right.
ever take the reality pill?
Right.
If you saw what his reality was, leave
Yeah.
leave me like plugged in permanently. Like whatever the
Mm-hmm.
hell was Fantasyland. I want to be
Mm-hmm.
there. Okay. Like I
Oh,
won't question
completely.
anything. I won't do it. I won't
Mm-hmm.
cause havoc the way he did.
Yeah.
That I loved that. And I loved the creepy scene where he takes, I forget Lawrence Fishburne's name,
Mm-hmm.
Morpheus. Morpheus takes Neo to see like the baby farm because I feel like
Yeah.
that's very accurate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
exactly.
um,
Pretty
yeah.
crazy. And yeah, and same here. You know what I just loved too was I loved the special effects. I love like their outfits. I loved how things moved in slow motion, like when they were
Yes.
running or walking and,
Or
this,
doing the ducking the
yes,
bullet. Yeah.
exactly. And, like the glasses they were wearing. It was just
Mhm.
everything about it was just fuego.
Oh, I haven't heard you say that in a really long
I know
time.
it's been a minute that I throw it in.
It's
Um, yeah, and I don't know, it was just something different than what we've seen.
yeah, yeah. I really, 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 and I can throw it on today and still be riveted.
Oh,
So,
absolutely, for sure.
excellent, excellent choice name. I commend
Thank
you
you.
for bringing that
Thank you
up.
very much.
One
How about you, Steph?
I mean, one thing about the late 90s is they were really like they started to, especially 99, they started to amp up the whole like rom-com
Mm-hmm.
but geared towards our age group. Like so
Right.
She All That was came out
Mm-hmm.
in 99 and
Yes.
I'm going to say something controversial.
Mm.
I know, right? Tony says there's too many to choose from. She's All That is not my favorite. It's not.
Mm-hmm.
I don't tend to gravitate towards it even though it has all the main ingredients. It has Freddie
Mm-hmm.
Prince. It has
Right.
Rachel Lee. It has
Mm-hmm.
may he rest, Paul Walker, like all the good
Mm-hmm.
looking factors. But
Shoot,
like the
Paul Walker was in there?
Paul Walker was like the douche friend.
Ah, that's
He
right.
was just like
Okay.
really blonde. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but like that set the tone for Freddie Prince too. So Freddie Prince Jr. was the
Mm-hmm.
it boy
Right.
around this. So then he came out, and my favorite was Julia Stiles, Down to You. He was in that other movie where he was the cute neighbor, and the single girl was like, ooh, I can't remember it because I can't stand that girl, Monica Potter or something Potter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember the name of it, but like it
Okay.
was in his element. Oh, and Tony, sorry, I wanted to say he's into Sleepy Hollow. Uh-oh,
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars, Neen. Star Wars Phantom Menace. Yes, so the mummy, but he pointed on one that was really important to both you and I, Austin Powers.
Oh,
Remember when he
yeah,
peed?
baby.
Maybe when he peed for like 10 minutes? That's my favorite part.
Oh my gosh. Man, Austin Powers was amazing. Oh,
Oh.
I just love him.
Yeah,
Mike Myers, is that
Mike
his name?
Myers. Yes.
He's just amazing. And
Oh,
it like this film, all of them, all of the Austin Powers movies
Yes.
really just captivated the essence of his talent
Yeah.
in so many
It
ways.
was amazing. And it was different because like I was saying, it's like the teeny bopper romance was
Hmm.
really in the forefront, I
Yeah.
think, in 99. And also like the high school movies. Like
Hmm.
Jawbreaker came out in 99. Jawbreaker was a little
Yeah.
bit more like, ooh, that taboo, just like Cruel Intentions, which also came out in 99.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
those two were the more salacious, if you will. Whereas
Right.
then you also had the Never Been Kissed by Drew Barrymore, so that brought it back to the
Hmm.
pureness of the rom.
Yes, I
So it
agree.
just
But then you had things like American Beauty.
that came out in 99.
Such, yes. And what I
Oh,
love about that movie, and you kind of saw that a lot, like you said, I don't know if it was just because we were coming of age, so we were maybe able to see more of these type of movies, and they were making these kinds all along. But you're right, like a lot of these actors and actresses were kind of like our age, but it had a sense of drama and like maybe sexiness to it, right?
mhm.
And the cinematography in American Beauty just was amazing. Like
Oh,
everything about that movie I loved.
I
Even
agree.
Kevin Spacey, even though we all know
No,
about Kevin Spacey,
but I
but he
love
did a
the
phenomenal job.
character. Like it was
Hmm.
amazing. So,
Yeah.
oh, absolutely stunning, stunning. The even the scene with the scene within the scene about
Yeah.
cinematography, like where he's filming the bag floating
Yes,
around
exact
with the
in the wind.
music.
Yes.
Accompanied it. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then another one that was like I kind of want to watch again, but and I saw it with you in the movie theater
Hmm.
was Girl Interrupted.
Ooh, yeah.
That
I
was
only
a
seen it that one time, but
movie.
that was really good. That left me
Yeah.
kind of, I don't know. It's one of those, it's a really heavy movie,
Yeah, it
but
is, but
she did a good job.
yeah, both of them did. I was
Hmm.
absolutely amazing. I loved it. And just I mean so many like honorable mention or we should mention I should say so
Hmm.
we mentioned Cruel Intentions because that needed to be said. Drive Me Crazy with Melissa Joan Hart and that really cute guy that played tag
Oh
on
yeah.
Friends, or no,
Hmm.
he just looks like the guy. What's
Yeah.
his name?
I don't
Something
know.
Adrian something, but he was really cute.
Hmm.
Notting Hill came out in
Hmm.
99. I've never seen it.
No, I don't think I have either. It just didn't really tickle my
Yeah,
fancy.
it didn't tickle me either. But I did see
Yeah.
The Talented Mr. Ripley, and it was just not.
Hmm.
It's not memorable. I just saw it because I really like Matt Damon.
Oh,
But
okay. I haven't seen that.
Superstar came out, but again, like
Oh.
I just liked her in Saturday Night Live. I didn't need to see a whole movie about her being stupid.
Right. Did you see Runaway Bride?
Yes, and it left me with such anger. She irritated the crap out of me in that
Yeah,
movie.
same.
Like, stop running, ho. Like, stop. Stop saying yes to proposals.
Oh my God, yeah. See, I've never seen that. I just don't have any
Don't bother.
desire. Yeah. See, okay, so for me there was a couple to Broke Down Palace.
Hell, yes. Hell,
Whew, that
that movie.
soundtrack. Hmm. Everything about it was amazing.
Please say it.
Superstar. Huh?
Oh, wait. Okay, go ahead. What was Superstar?
Sorry. That is the one with Mary Catherine Gallagher. It was the girl from Saturday Night Live. I can't remember her name,
Just say
but she's
that.
where she put she puts
I
her
just
hands
said
on her.
that.
You did?
The one that I just gave it an honorable mention, but I thought it's too corny. Like I just could just see her
Oh,
on the
really?
show.
Oh my God. Okay, maybe I didn't hear the name of
Oh,
the title. I thought you mentioned something else. I was like, oh, I've never heard of that one. But okay, yeah. I actually have you seen that one? You haven't seen
yeah.
it. Okay,
I've
I loved it. It was corny as hell, but I loved it because I like her and I love that character.
yeah.
But another one that I saw, hold on real quick because I just okay, and you're gonna be like, this is not what you're gonna think. It's from the Disney. It's from Disney, and it's Xenon Girl of the
Oh my
21st Century.
God, are you
No.
serious?
Oh my God, do you even know? That
Ah,
movie is fire. It is so good. Have you seen it?
sorry, Jesse just said, yeah, who the heck runs away from Richard Gere? Okay.
That's
Exactly.
true.
So don't
Mm-hmm.
watch Runaway Bride. But no, I didn't see Xenon.
Oh my
I
God,
should
it's
watch it.
amazing. It is so good. I'm trying to get Presley to like hop on the whole Xenon thing, but yeah, she's
Um,
not. But it's really good. It
no,
has a good soundtrack.
the one of my favorites. It
Hmm.
didn't do well in the movies. Simply Irresistible with Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh, I
The one where
love
she
that
cooks
movie.
with her feelings and you
Yes.
felt whatever she was cooking.
I love that movie. It was
Mm.
so good. Also, Blast from the Past. We went to see
Yeah.
that together.
Oh, thank you.
Brendan Fraser.
Also,
Oh,
yeah, Brendan and Alicia. Enough said.
yes.
He's
Hmm.
so pretty. American Pie. That was just like
Yep.
the iconic 1999 movie. I'm gonna award
Yeah.
that iconic award for me.
Yes. That and Boys Don't Cry. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It was so sad, but Hilary Swank, damn, she did so good in that movie, and I believe she won an Oscar for it. But I only saw it once, but it really like it's like
That's
on the level of Philadelphia where it hits you where it
yeah.
hurts, you know?
But that's what the story. Remember the crime talk I did
Yeah.
on Brandon Tina? That was
Hmm.
based off of Boys Don't Cry. I mean, it was just
Hmm.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
Not like Boys Like Cry was Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo. Now that's a corny one I enjoyed, but I only
Mm,
watched it once. Like that was
man,
enough.
I freaking love that movie.
And like
I
pe-
love corniness.
people really enjoyed Office Space. I've never seen it.
I've seen it once and yeah, it's one of those things like, some people it's like the show The Office. Like some people really like that type of humor. I
Yeah.
on the other hand, I'm like I don't get it, but whatever. But that's cool, but it's definitely a favorite and I get it. Another one that stole my heart this year was The Sixth Sense.
Oh God, I loved that movie. I
We watched it in the
love
movie together in the theater
yes.
together. I was
Yes.
blown away.
I was blown away. They did a
Mhm.
great job with that movie. God, I want to watch that tonight. Except I don't want to
Yeah.
like because that part
Ugh.
still scares me when the little girl's under the bed or when he's at the kitchen and he's like, "Hey, you want to come see my dad?"
No, I
Oh, the
can't.
jump
I can't.
scare.
I can't. That is so scary. But that was so good. That blew everyone out of the water and we were like, we never expected that ending.
No,
I didn't. Did you?
no, I didn't. That was so well done.
Yeah, I think it was like the first of its kind too, where they twisted it like that to where you did not see that coming.
Yeah.
But it was phenomenal. But I mean, as you could tell, 1999 had some really good movies.
Lit.
Really, really good. I mean, and there's so many more that I'm just gonna say this real quick. The Other Sister, only because
Yeah.
I really love that movie. It's so heartwarming and it's adorable.
Yeah, it
And
is.
it's stellar cast as well. And it's just so it just makes me just want to cry because it's just so beautiful. But anyways, I say we move on to music unless you have any
Okay.
other movies you want to
I say
mention.
we jump the hell in because 99 was the best for
Mm-hmm.
music.
It
I think,
was.
right? I mean, hello. I Want It That Way was number one on the charts.
Of
Backstreet
course
Boys.
it was. Oh my
Genie in a
gosh.
Bottle. Genie in a mother freaking bottle.
Mm-hmm.
No Scrubs by
Dang.
TLC.
T-Boz.
Okay. I mean, Living La Vida Loca. Hi.
Hola. Oh my God. That was
Hola.
fuego.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna mention this one because it was Tony's favorite, and it's Still My Sunshine by Len.
Yes, that was a big hit. That
Yeah,
was a
and
big hit.
everybody wanted those freaking purple lensed glasses that she wore
Uh-huh.
in that video. It was amazing. Did they ever have another hit? No, but hey, I'm sure that got them through some hard times with the cash they made on that freaking
Wait,
single.
time out 1 second. Yes, Jesse, we covered Law and Order SVU and SpongeBob. Hello. But if there's any other show that pops out to you, let us know. You know
Yes,
how to
please
talk
do.
about Law and Order SVU, okay?
Wow, I didn't know Jesse liked Law and Order
I know, let's
SVU.
chat later. She- yeah. Scar Tissue by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, God,
Life changing.
big
Oh,
time.
wait a minute.
Mm.
You loved So Anxious by Genuine.
I sure did, and I still do. I love me some
Great.
Genuine.
Yeah.
Hello, but so anxious. Oh my gosh. I mean, sorry, Tony, but that video in
Yeah.
1999, I remember us being in high school and talking about that video. That video was freaking wow. that was a crazy video.
Tony, Tony just talked about Len Steal My Sunshine, how it's his favorite fun song that makes me feel like I'm in LA. You better go
Mhm.
hug that man after this show ends. He'll cheer.
He's adorable. Yes, that's his favorite. He loves
Um,
every time we're on a road trip, I put that on for him.
wait, I'm gonna slap you later on. Two bangers was Nookie by Limp Bizkit.
Okay.
Okay, and then Q-Tips, You're Such a Vibrant Thing. Vibrant thing,
I
vibrant.
love Q-Tip. Oh my gosh. Where is Q-Tip?
Why was his name Q-Tip?
Right? Dang. But you know what? Destiny's Child was blowing up with
Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone
telephone
bills? Can
bills.
you pay
No, 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 no.
my
Man, I don't think
you
you
so
do.
you and me are through.
Oh, man, so good. So,
Joni,
so good.
Heartbreaker by Mariah Carey. Not only did she
Oh,
have the iconic one with Jay-Z, then she had the audacity to remix it with the Brat. I don't know which one's
damn.
my favorite. I love when Mariah Carey does that. But
Yeah, and what she was wearing in it.
because she was in her sexy era. She was like, I'm
Hmm.
divorcing Tommy Mottola. So
Right?
here I am, everybody. Amazing. Oh, how into techno we were for that period of time, and I was really into Basement Jaxx Red Alert.
Oh my gosh, Basement Jacks. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of when you worked at uh what was it called? Ritz Camera?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And you and that guy who had the nerve to eat chicharrones in my new car.
First of
He
all,
was
it
like,
wasn't me because I don't eat chicharron. And it
but
was
he
your new
was
car.
my new freaking car.
Really?
And
I
he,
thought it was Romeo. Names.
no, no, it wasn't Romeo. It was, I can't remember. It was the guy that worked at Ritz Camera with you, you and Carrie.
Oh, that's horrible. I thought it would
Yeah.
have been fun. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. Moving
Yeah.
right along.
Yes, exactly.
You drive me
Um,
crazy, Britney
oh my
Spears.
gosh. Dang, I love that video. That's like, other than I'm a Slave for You, that's probably one of my favorite videos of her was You Drive Me Crazy. I just loved her, what she was wearing, the dance that she did, and like, Melissa Joan Hart's in it. It's just really cute. I love the colors. Oh, I
It
just
was
loved it so much.
no, and like the Latin explosion continued with Mark Anthony. Hello, mi flaquito
Uh,
hermosísima. With I
yes,
need to
and
know
my favorite song
what
of Mark
Santana.
Anthony
Oh,
ever.
what? Oh,
No, I need to know. Wait, is
I
it? No, it's
no,
not.
you sang to me.
You sang to me, sorry. But it's on the same album.
Yeah, it
So,
is.
oh my God. Yeah, adorable. I love the Latin explosion. I
Ugh.
mean, it just kept going and going and going. But a
Smooth
real
by
quick,
Santana. That
yes.
was along
Oh,
the cusp too. Sorry, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
gosh, that was so good. Um, Another one that I loved and kind of like also a glow up was Celine Dion. That's the
Oh,
way it is.
remember with her straight hair and her like crop top? Okay, Celine.
New lipstick. I was like, oh
And her hair
man.
was tousled, like it was messy.
Yeah. I
We
was
saw
so
you,
here for
Celine.
it.
We saw you.
Yes. Oh my God. And then one of my favorites of all time was, and Jessie, she'll remember this one, was Old Dirty Bastard. Gotcha money.
Hey,
Uh,
baby, I
Baby,
got
I got
my
your money, don't you worry. I said, hey,
yep. Oh wait, and then
dang.
Tony says, Eric Benet, spend my life with you. Yes, every word is
Oh,
about Angel.
yes. And every word, yeah, Tony will say every word's about me.
Oh, I love it. It's so cheap though. It's one of the most beautiful songs
Oh,
by that
oh, it is. It's
X
gorgeous. Too
Addict
bad.
Eric Benet.
Right? Oh
What
my
a
gosh. And then another one
they say
was
filter.
who?
Filter.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I was gonna say take a picture.
Awake on my airplane,
Airplane
wake
awake
on
on my
my
airplane.
skin is
Skin is what is
something.
saying? Oh man, but I like that one because that was like mixing alternative with
Yes.
like, I don't know, like acoustic.
Yeah.
It was and then Savage Garden, I knew I loved you.
I knew I loved you before I met you.
Sing it, girl. Oh
I'm
my
not gonna hit
God.
that high note. Uh,
Oh, so
um,
good.
and I'm gonna say the obvious. Okay, I'm gonna say
I know. I'm not
uh,
going to say it because I wanted you to say it. So go for it.
love you, Jennifer Lopez. If you hadn't
Yes.
freaking love, okay, with her dance,
Dang. You know what? I know she's had many albums since then, but that's my favorite.
I love it.
I
Love it.
don't know. I love the vibe. She was dating Diddy at that time,
She was
correct?
dating him in the second album. She was married
Okay.
to Lahani Noah during this era.
So who produced all this music though?
Ooh, oh, the first album. I'm not sure. It wasn't at BMI Records. I have to don't
Okay.
quote me. Don't quote
But
me. But
I don't know. Her whole vibe was amazing.
she's absolutely stunning. Duh. But yeah,
Mhm. No.
clearly music was lit as hell because and then Sugar Ray someday.
Yeah, good
Or
old
no,
Sugar
not
Ray.
someday, every morning. Which never mind. I don't like that song. Makes me want to
Uh
put her out.
Another one that I liked was Amazed by Lone Star.
Yeah. Oh, hello. That was the track one on one of our mixes.
Yeah, that one just
Baby,
like
it
we
ain't
would
hard
cry.
to be. I can feel how much you love me,
hmm
and it
Dang.
just blows me away.
Sing it, girl. Dang. That was amazing. That was such a pretty song. I mean, and then of course I'll mention it, but this song royally annoys me. Um, Smash Mouth All Star.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I
Hanging up.
couldn't
My
stand that
Uber is
song.
outside. I cannot with that song. I mean,
I
rest in
can't.
peace, the lead singer, but like
Yes.
literally, no. That's the stupidest song, and it's in one of my favorite Shrek movies. Like, I'm so annoyed.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
And also it was on was it? Yeah, it was. Have you ever seen the movie Rat Race
no, no.
with Cuba Gooding Jr. and
No,
like
oh, I know of it. I'm surprised I didn't
oh,
watch it because that looked
it's
interesting.
such a good movie because and that song's in there, which I always turn it off at that point. But yeah, it's a good movie, so watch it. I don't know what year it came out, but man, LFO, Summer Girls.
Mm,
LFO was good. They didn't have many jams, but they had a few.
yeah, I liked that one. I like the girl on TV the best, though. But
Oh yeah, I remember that. I don't know. I mean, there was so many things, Steph, so many freaking classics.
so many classics. Too many to name because I mean,
hmm
the "Where My Girls At" is an anthem by 702 that if your man is cheating, your girls are behind you to like kick his ass, basically. So that was an anthem, and you know.
hmm
TLC's Unpretty. Like, still, when I feel unpretty, I like to play that one to pump me up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So like there's
Aw.
just there's something for everybody.
Yeah,
Um
for sure.
and it was a great year for music. Now, I'm gonna ask you a hard question. So we've reached we've concluded the music and the movies and some stuff.
hmm
Unless you want, is there anything else in the 99?
No,
I'm gonna
nothing
ask you a
else.
hard hitting question live on Instagram. Okay. What year was the best one for music?
Ooh.
Is that even like, can we even answer that?
I don't. Okay, hold on. Can I just check something real quick? Because I believe I already know, but I just need to confirm my question because this is live. So, um, okay, so you know what? I'm gonna have to say 1995.
Wow. So
hmm
90, because I'm actually because hello, the Latin explosion,
Yeah.
Britney and the boy bands. Like, I'm
hmm
really torn right now, but 95,
hmm
amazing. But I think for me, in terms of music, I'm gonna have to go with 99 right now. I'm leaning more towards 99.
hmm
But in terms of my favorite year that we've covered, ooh,
hmm
I don't know. I feel like 95 is still kind of winning a little bit.
Yeah. 1995 for me all around was good, and 1990 was good because was great because it meant something special because it was um like the epitome of everything that we yearned for and looked forward to since we started high school, right? And it was like the end of it, that momentum leading to the year to Y2K, right?
Right.
But 1995 also was the year that I met you. Like I had already met you, but we really like became friends. And then when I look at the music, they had a
Yeah.
lot of good music in 1995. I mean, hello, they had Naughty by Nature, Filmy
Oh,
Flow.
shoot. Yeah.
And, Adina Howard, Freak Like Me, Gangsta's
Oh,
Paradise, Coolio. I mean, they had it all. 1999 was good for just like, I don't know. It was a good way to put a cork in it.
was the cutest. I think that sums it up, folks.
Hmm
1995 was the best. It was.
hmm
It was.
Yeah,
I
it
feel
was. I
confident.
agree. Yeah.
Okay.
Hands down. I can't really go on with any more because everything, news wise, everything was lit in 1995.
Yeah. It
Hmm
really was. It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 95 is the winner.
Yeah. And that's the same for you.
Mhm. 95 is
Okay.
the winner, except my heartstrings are being pulled in the music department.
Of course.
But it's because of who's up in the 99. That's the only reason, because R&B was amazing in 95. So I'm like, but yeah. So 95, really well-rounded year. So
I agree. Yeah, no, and I'm really sad to have to end this, this series, this decade of us talking about every single year in 1990.
it was it was amazing, but we have more series up our sleeves, everybody. So stay tuned because
Yeah.
I like doing series with you. It's fun.
hmm Do you have, real quick before we end, do you have like a memory from the 90s that will forever stick in your head? Like one that's just like it.
I, not one. It's hard to pick just one. When you tapped my shoulder in homeroom, and that started this whole,
Hmm
bestie
Right.
high up there for me.
hmm
Another is Alanis Morissette. You
hmm
again, you're there. Um, a lot of it involves concerts too.
Yeah.
It was really
hmm
important to me in the 90s.
I
Um,
agree.
but yeah, that's what immediately like jumps out at me. What about you?
Yeah, I'd have to say probably you're right. Like homeroom,
Mhm.
um, where everything just started, but also my 16th birthday
Oh
and
God.
going to the live concert for it
Yeah.
to coincide on September 6th of 1997 and
Yeah.
for us together go to a live
Oh my
concert.
God, that was life changing.
Yeah, like it was just like, oh my God, this is like, chef's kiss. It was perfect.
It was. It was. You couldn't have planned it better. Like, damn.
No,
True.
yeah, right?
Since we're friends with Ed now, we should just let him know.
Yeah, for real,
Stop.
Ed.
Oh my God.
But this was fun.
This
I
was
enjoyed it.
amazing. Oh, I can't wait to see what the new year brings for us. I mean, we're still here. This is episode 96,
Mm-hmm.
but we're almost trekking along to 100. Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
insane. And mm,
96. So 96, 97, 98, 99. So actually, when is New Year's? Is it on a Monday? So
no,
our 100th episode will be,
I have it on my calendar.
is it the Friday before New Year's?
Yes. So today's the 13th. So 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. I think it's Friday's mean.
You know what's crazy is literally our 100th episode will end as the last episode of this year, like without even trying.
I know, we're so perfect.
Right? That's amazing. So I can't wait for the next four episodes and what we have up our sleeve and just to bring it on into 2024.
I'm excited. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Thank you guys, all of you, so much for just coming along this fun ass, fantastic voyage
Okay.
together. And I'm excited for next year, and I'm excited to keep doing this with you. And
Mhm.
hell, it's a blast. So
Yes, it
I'm
has
just
been.
excited.
Same here. It's been a great ride, and I can't wait to see what next year brings.
Me too. And Justy says, keep it going, ladies. Amazing. And Tony thanked us for another awesome show. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Aw, we love
Love
you
you
guys.
so much. And we love you. And I think that's a place we could wrap up. What do you think, cutie pie?
I think so as well.
Well, on that note, everybody, we're going to catch you on the flip side.
Oh, yeah. Peace out, buddies.
Let me see if I can end the live. Bye, guys.
Aw. Are we still there?
We're still here though. Bye, everybody. We'll catch you
Bye.
on Crime Talk.